The NJEA convention has been held here in Atlantic City every year with the exception of four for over 100 years. The first year it was held in Atlantic City was 1905, and in the 20s, in response to complaints from members, it was moved to Newark and Trenton for a couple of years. And then during World War II, it was actually held in New York City for a couple of years. But with those exceptions, it's always been here in Atlantic City. The convention actually fills a niche in terms of the professional development needs of our members because they're able to seek out unique content knowledge, the kinds of opportunities that a school district might not be able to provide to them, but we can here because we've got programs in for math and language arts and science and health and physical education and music, foreign language, just about any content area you can imagine. We've got programs at some point in time during the 2 days of the convention that they can pursue and then get some of that unique learning.
The two major conventions that we do in Atlantic City, one is NJEA, and the other is the League of Municipalities, who comes in the next week, and we've lost both. So it's these are the two biggest pieces of business that we do throughout the year, and the ripple effects go out to not just the hotels and the restaurants and the shopping in the region that people would have used while they're here, but to everybody that supports these industries as well. It's got a ripple effect that goes out quite wide.
There's impact all around the city. It was a very difficult decision because we know how important this event is, not just to the region, but to our members. We have over 300 workshops that run during the course of the two-day convention. There are hundreds of exhibitors. We've got several vendor partners that this was going to be very traumatic for them because this is as much their event as it is ours. They are our close partners. We didn't want to have that negative impact on the city, but at the same time, we were aware of what was going on around the state. We did not want our decision to have the convention to be a distraction from the important things that people were doing to rebuild their lives.
But before rebuilding could begin, there were basic needs that had to be met. So many people in the area had lost everything. Donations started pouring in immediately, and area schools were ready to serve as shelters and to organize as relief stations.
Trying to find the winter stuff for you guys. Here's some sweaters in here. Okay, that's a little small. Today what we're doing is we're helping parents come in that are looking for clothes. We're trying to help them get as much things as possible. Right now the biggest thing is coats, sheets, blankets, and every day we are sending hot meals to people in Atlantic City to get hot food, either lunch or dinner, through the Red Cross. And I've been working directly with the director of the Red Cross from the convention center, and every day we've been organizing the hot meals for everybody.
In the gym, there's blankets. We're going to get you some for your kids. Having a storm that was as large as it was really affected our families. They lost everything. And Sunday, when we received an email from our principal, she requested that everyone bring a food item and a clothing item to school to start helping our families in our community. So Monday mornings, teachers brought in more than one clothing item, so immediately we had to start organizing those items here in the cafetorium for the parents, and we decided that clothing would be in the cafetorium and food would be in the parent center.
This was the first stop, getting the food, getting the toiletries, the water that they need. And it's very busy. It's very busy in here, and it's been that way.
Some of you already have begun your stories, and we just need to make sure we
The teachers have used it as a language arts lesson. First, they started off in a counseling session, kind of like a group counseling situation where students came in and just verbally shared their stories, shared their experiences. And then other teachers are having students write a letter to Hurricane Sandy. Are you angry? Are you sad? You know, are you upset? What happened?
I saw my mom watching the Weather Channel because of Hurricane Sandy. She had some terrible news. We need to go to the shelter, she told me.
Sovereign Avenue family and this Sovereign Avenue school is a special place. We're concerned for our kids.
When they come to school, when they walk into the building, what we want to do is let them know that this is your other home and that you can feel safe here and that we're doing the best that we can to make it feel like a normal school day, even though we know it's not.
we're here in Atlantic City at the Texas Avenue Elementary School, and we're speaking with
Richard Prince.
Richard Prince. What do you do here, Richard?
I'm a guidance counselor here at Texas Avenue School.
But today, your official job in this disaster relief is the...
I'm actually at the back door greeting and making sure that the parents are here as scheduled.
There are teachers, parents, all kind of volunteers in here. Some of these teachers, you told me earlier, they're working here, and what happened to them personally?
We have about a third of our staff, again, that have lost either everything or a portion of it. Two people right now, that really just because of pride and respect. With two people in here working now, they have nothing. They lost their home, their family has lost their home, and yet they're here.
We just want to help people get back on track as fast as possible, including ourselves, because most of us here is from Atlantic City. We live here and we all was caught in the storm. So as much help as we can give, we're all pitching in a hand.